Okay, so I installed the Featherboard HUSA 32 on my Arduino environment, and the next thing I want to do is to make sure that I can load code onto my board. For that, I opened my Arduino environment. I make sure that the correct board is selected. So here I have an older version, so here it says ESP8266 blah blah blah, but you should see here your HUSA 32 basically. And then in my case I'm on a Windows computer, so I have COM5 selected here. In your Mac it will look slightly different. I'll provide some example in the class notes, some examples so that you can see, but basically over here I see all these details in my status bar as well. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to load the Hello World project of electronics, which is the Blink. And this is already provided to us by the kind guys at Arduino. And so if I go to File, Examples, Basics, right? So all these, the list of projects that you see here are all example projects. So there is a ton that you can start. So for example, here in sensors, there are at least 4 sensors that you can start with. Code that is already written for you, and it can help you as started code. But we're going to go to Basics and select Blink. This is kind of like the Hello World of electronics. I'm going to open that up, pull this up here to make sure you can see it on the stream. And then I'm going to go through the entire process, which is normally you verify the program by clicking on this button. And you can see it says something compiling sketch. We don't know exactly what compiling is, but you can think of it as the process in which the computer turns your code into something binary that the microcontroller can understand. And then here we say upload, and I'm going to make this window a little bigger so that you see what goes on when I click in upload. And when I click in upload, you will see that the board at some point starts blinking. You see there are a few LEDs in the front that start blinking, and that basically means that the board is receiving the binary from the computer. So it's receiving all the code that we are sending it and loading it there. We've reached about 100%, and then at that point Arduino resets the board for us. And what the Blink example does is it blinks an LED on pin 13. Now a lot of these boards, they have already an LED built in on pin 13 precisely to run this example, so that you can use it also in your sketches. You can, for example, light pin 13 if the Wi-Fi connection is done. That way you can see from visually, without having to inspect what the board is doing, you can see visually that it has successfully connected, and it's just a generic LED that you can use for whatever purpose you like. And in this case we see, as you can see on the image on the right of the live capture of my Arduino board, there is a LED next to the USB connector that is blinking. So that means that yeah, our experiment was successful, and I can successfully load code from my Arduino environment onto my board. And if you've reached this stage and you can get this to work, that means you're ready to go. Alright, I wish you luck with it. I hope you can get this far, and see you in the next video.